This is the best new opportunity for business owners in 2024. It's my own 25K plus per month unique strategy and systems, and you're going to be able to learn how to copy me throughout this video. This is how I get daily qualified leads DMing me from individuals that are ready to buy from me, that trust me, and are ready to make the investment in themselves. This is my Instagram here on the left. So who am I real quick? My name's Frank, also known as Frankify Online. I've been able to generate over $1 million just in the last 3 years alone. And I've invested over $60,000 into my own content creation strategies, as well as my own network when it comes to personal branding. And I'm going to save you over 18 months of the time I spent doing this by collaborating all this information in this video. All these photos on the bottom here are me holding a cashier's check, the car I bought in cash at 20 years old, and me on the right last year at the Go High Level event where I actually was placed on the board as a award ceremony. That's me right there in Dallas, Texas. So people have a problem. This is going into my unique strategy here that you can copy. People are always having problems. You have the solution. If you are a business owner, you have a solution to sell people. So here's how you can start profiting an extra $20,000 a month just using Instagram. Okay. So first we start with the lead magnet, then we go to the value, and then we go to the breakdown story. So lead magnet, something to capture someone's attention. How are we going to get them to engage with us? Well, in this case, I used the screenshot of Ty Lopez messaging me about my own service, which is Beamly. He was reaching out. How does it work? How does the AI work? How does the SaaS work? I posted this on my story strategically to get people intrigued and engaged to interact with me. Next, we post value. I'm just giving information away for free, just as I'm doing in this YouTube video right now. Giving information. You can see what I say there. I'm not going to read it out loud. But then we have the breakdown story. What is this? The breakdown story is pretty much showing you how this works. Okay, in this example, every business craves more leads. Imagine getting an extra 20 to 30 leads per week inbound. That's me breaking down what Beamly is in this case by nurturing my audience. Next is going to be the scarcity, social proof, and the conversation side of this. So scarcity, you can see on screen, I was saying, hey, we have 48 hours and I'm only taking on 5 more people. And it's going to be for a discounted price. So you better reach out to me right now if you want to get access to this. And you can do this for your own offer. And the next step here is social proof. I'm posting the results of my users, what people are getting, what working with me. How are the results looking like? Are they really good? Are they really bad? Well, you can see on screen $1,500 cash collected, $1,500 collected, and then $2K collected up front from 3 different people here. That's social proof out the ass, all on one slide, just to give people a lot of context to say, hey, wow, this might actually be really good for me and my business. Next is the conversations. You're going to have a lot of people reaching out to you from the past 5 stories here between this slide and this slide. And people are going to be really intrigued, wanting to learn more about your offer, especially when you add that scarcity into this. So the conversation. Here's an example of somebody that we closed recently. He reached out, he wanted to learn more information, and there we go. We sent the link for the monthly recurring payment. Just as easy as that. This is one of the many, many conversations that are closed. Sometimes several of these are being closed every single day without me even hopping on a sales call. Imagine you with your offer, not having to hop on sales calls to close people. That's pretty much my reality right now. I still hop on sales calls, but 80% of the time, it's through Instagram DMs where the closing happens. And just in the last 5 days alone, 5.7K of low ticket deals has been closed. Here's a Stripe screenshot of today actually. And why does this even work? Like, how am I able to do this? How do I have all of this leverage without even having to do that much work on the front end? Well, it's because my cadence and delivery is all dialed in and it's on point. As well as my branding. It's consistent and it's predictable. This is important when it comes to growing your own personal brand, which is my own unique strategy that I've been using and many other people are using right now to make a shit ton of money. And my personal brand has authority. If you go to it at Frankify on Instagram or even here on YouTube, you can see all the people that I've collaborated with. You can see the results that I get for myself as well as for other people by having client testimonials. And this wouldn't be possible without the personal brand. The best client results are always going to be the ones that have personal brands. And it leads people to go to your page that have some clear action step. But the people that do have the personal brand or do have their page optimized to convert are statistically getting 4 to 5 times more the amount of engagement than other accounts that are kind of not as quote unquote qualified or personal brand type. So your business solves somebody's problem. Now it's time for you to get in front of the right people. That's what I've been preaching, and that's my own unique strategy that I've been using. Because it decreases the amount of output energy you're putting out, but it increases the results. And this is the leverage that allows you to have. And to crush it online, you must, no ifs, ands, or buts, you must become an authority figure in your industry or niche. Becoming an authority is the only option nowadays. I just mentioned it last slide, but I want to drill it into you. It's the only option. There's so many people online that are talking heads that all blend in, all have the same sort of Instagram bio. It's like you have no way of standing out. Becoming an authority does allow you to charge high ticket. I want to make this very clear. People expect you to charge high ticket when you are an authority figure because you already have the social proof and you become somebody that people look up to get their problem solved, which is the most important thing. These are the only 4 ways to get clients with this new strategy. It's going to be asking the people around you, like your network, your existing network, if you have one, cold outreach, which is cold outbound, posting to your network, hey, posting to your existing followers, hey, I have X, Y, and Z offer, and then promoting this across other, social media platforms, Instagram, YouTube, for example here, LinkedIn, whatever it may be, X, all this stuff. And we're going to go over exactly how we can do this and how we can leverage this by having a personal brand. Everything leads back to the personal brand. If you don't have one right now, you are running out of time to build one the right way because the market is becoming more and more saturated. So the 6 to 7 figure infrastructure strategies here. This is how to sell the solution to people's problems here. So number 1 is we have the coaching or one-on-one. So offer 5 to 10K, funnel Instagram and YouTube, and maybe even Facebook or Twitter in this case, as well as email marketing, community and calls. And you're gonna have to have around 5 clients at this ticket value to be making 25 to 50K per month. Next is gonna be your service. It could be medium ticket. 1.5 to 4K is gonna be in your offer range. The funnel is gonna be the same through Instagram and YouTube. Now, for this case, you're going to need to have 12 to 15 clients paying you, and that's going to be around 18K to even up to 60K a month at the top line here. Next is going to be a low monthly subscription model. You can charge anywhere from $250 to $400 per month. This is what many software companies do, and they're able to scale very, very quickly by building that MRR and keeping customers satisfied for low ticket. As well, funnel is the same, community is the same, but you're also going to include reports here to have people see, hey, these are the results I'm getting every month by working with this guy or using this guy's service or software. The only caveat to this is you're going to need more clients. 40 to 80 clients is going to be 10 to 30K, 32K per month recurring. Now, maybe you're asking yourself, okay, what's the best option to do here? Well, as a business owner, I would highly point you in the direction of having coaching or one-on-one. Why? Well, it gives you a lot of leverage. You're already an authority figure. You already have the experience that you can teach to people at an intimate level, which would be the one-on-one in this case. It's not as scalable, but it's very, very lucrative, and it's very, very optimized to get people very good results at a short amount of time. And listening to anything else other than these 3 things right here will lead you astray, because this is what everyone's doing that is actually making real money online. So many people say all this bullshit online, like, oh, this next best business model. You already have an existing business. Now it's creating an offer to help people within that business field make that business better for them, because you already know what you're doing. So stick with these 3. And by the way, I want to give a shout out to Nick Setting. He's one of the guys that actually inspired me to make this little 3 tier chart here. So let's do some quick math here. As you can see on the left, we had this image from my story. And Beamly doing warm outbound can increase your results by 5 times, 5x. That's a massive improvement. And by attracting 20 to 30 new inbound conversations per week, unlocks so much potential value without you doing the manual work. So if 1 or 2 of these people convert per week, you can add an extra 5 to 10K per week to your coaching business, 3 to 8K for your medium ticket service, and 250 to 800 to your low recurring service. This alone will change your business and probably change your life, honestly, because it's the new way, and this is the new way of having a personal brand to get better results. We're posting online the results we're getting for ourselves and the results we're getting for our customers in a way that positions us as an authority where people look to us for our service and our coaching, whatever it may be. And they come to us because they say, hey, Frank knows how to go and grow my Instagram. Frank knows how to attract new warm inbound leads. Okay, I want to learn more about his service. Boom. As well, the high ticket coaching. Hey, I want to learn how to build a personal brand. Frank's built a pretty big personal brand. Boom, calendar is booked. So the new model to separate yourself throughout all of your competition. This is the way to do it. So connect with me one-on-one down in the description to build a personal brand that attracts your dream client, will raise your status to have people see you as an authority figure, and build a top 1% network. This is what I've done in the last 12 to 18 months, and I know for sure I can do it for you through your own business to make you that guy to separate you from the competition nowadays. Book a free call with me one-on-one, and I'll talk to you very soon.